Hey everyone, and welcome to Mothers Teaching Money, the place where we take control of our financial lives and pass this hugely empowering knowledge onto our precious children. So when I started on my financial journey, I looked at the numbers, but very recently have I started to see that there are two things that I think are possibly more important than crunching the numbers and need to happen first. And the first thing is that we need to understand our emotional relationship with money. And this usually comes from our experience of money as a child in our family. How was money dealt with in our family? Was it always whispered about? Or was there shouting about it? Was there underlying stress about it? Was there never enough money? How our parents handled money provides the foundation for how we handle money. That's big stuff. And as mothers and as women, we can provide our children with a very positive and a very, very strong foundation. Our emotional relationship with money is very complicated and certainly not something we can cover in a video of a few minutes. But it's just to give you something to think about. As we start to examine our emotional relationship with money, we need to become aware of our behaviors. Do we always spend money on having the latest gear? Do we buy stuff and take it home and hide it? Do we know we're in debt, but we spend on our credit cards anyway? If we take one of these behaviors and we feel we always need to be holding the latest gadget or wearing the latest labels or having the right hairstyle, the thought behind that is basically, if I look a certain way, if I create a certain image, if I show that I can own these material things, then that group of mums there at my child's school who ignore me may just include me. And the underlying emotion, which really covers all our behaviors, is I need to feel valued. I need to feel acceptance. I need to belong. I don't feel valued. I don't feel accepted. I feel on the outside. What's wrong with me? It's all about validating ourselves. And unfortunately, buying material stuff and filling our lives up with material stuff will not fix those holes. And the second thing is our values. We all have different values. Some of us value family, some of us value friendships, some of us are very concerned about animal welfare, some of us want to be the best person we can spiritually, some of us want to make a difference in our community, some of us want to help. Whatever makes us tick, those are our values, and it makes our lives worth living. Our values will determine how hard we are willing to work to reach our financial goals. If our values aren't in alignment with our goals, that's just going to all stop. There's going to be no motivation behind it. We can crunch numbers and do budgets till we're blue in the face, but if we don't understand the emotional triggers behind our money habits and our money behaviors, and we don't know what our values are, we're just not going to reach our financial goals. So this financial journey actually starts on an emotional level, which is really a new thing for me. Remember, having control of your financial life is hugely empowering and necessary. Have a wonderful day. I need to go and feed this little guy now, and this gorgeous boy here, who last night attacked the rubbish bin outside, and he's not feeling too well, but and he's also not smelling that good. Hi.